Hi Libra, this is your horoscope for May 2017. Thanks for joining me. Now, from the 15th of April through until the 19th of May, Mercury conjunct Uranus. Mercury is the communication planet. A conjunction is when two planets come together and they blend their energy. Uranus is the planet of rebellion and eccentricity. Okay, so Mercury, the communication planet in Aries, is far more forceful than it usually is. So you come across as much more blunt than you usually would. Remember also that Mercury is in retrograde until the 3rd of May. So the first 3 days of May, you could even be saying the wrong things and not be aware of it. There is the potential for error to creep in. Uranus is really about, I'm doing things my way and I'm not particularly interested in what you think. All of these things are happening in your 7th house, okay? So especially up until the 3rd of May, be very careful that you don't offend or cause drama or conflict in your relationships, because you're really kind of seeing things from your perspective only, and you're not being very considerate in these first 3 days, okay? You're also going to think that you know best, and unfortunately that's not 100% accurate. Now, from the 2nd of May, going through until the 21st of May, we've got Mars beginning to trine Jupiter. Mars is the archetypal male principle, and that is in Gemini in your 9th house. So there's a great drive to expand and grow. The connection with Jupiter, it's 120 degrees away from Jupiter. Jupiter is the lucky planet of good fortune and success, and that is in your sign of Libra in your 1st house. Okay, so you're very lucky this month when it comes to learning new skills, to broadening your horizons, expanding your skill set, or traveling, discovering new things. That's really where the biggest luck factor comes from. The biggest luck factor isn't in regard to your relationships or anything like that. It's in regard to you learning something for yourself, expanding your own knowledge base, and doing something that you're really interested in. So really ask yourself that at the beginning of May. What is it that I want to learn? What is it that I want to experience? And then make plans to do that. If you have the luxury of going on holiday for a week or two during May, that would be ideal. But the thing that's going to support you is learning and experiencing things for yourself. The things that are going to frustrate you is if you have to comply or compromise because of other people. Now, the other good news is that on the 3rd of May, Mercury, the communication planet, goes direct. Okay, so it's, yes, you're still forceful and quite powerful in your communication, but because Mercury is now direct, communication becomes less stifled and there's less room for error. So you don't need to double check everything twice or 3 times. That is very, very positive. Also on the 3rd of May, going through all the way until the 18th of May, we've got Mars squaring Neptune. Okay, so Mars is up there in your 9th house of expansion, growth, travel, education. Neptune's in your 6th house. And Neptune in your 6th house is going to make you dream about what your day-to-day life could be. Or it will heighten your imagination and your intuition, and you really look at the bigger picture now. It's not just, you know, my day, sitting on the train, going to work, coming home, making dinner for the family, all of the things that are routine. It's almost like you step back from that, you get some objectivity, you see what your day-to-day life is like, what you don't like, and you're able to really identify and make plans on how you can make your life better. There's a great sense of understanding here with Mars squaring Neptune about your own life. So this is really a month that's about you, Libra. It's really about doing a house cleaning, you know, broadening your horizons, doing things you enjoy, not being forced into things by other people. So don't feel guilty or bad if you're spending more time doing things for yourself, because May is a month when you're meant to be doing that. Now, on the 10th of May, we've got the full moon in Scorpio. I will make a separate video on the full moon. Have a look at that, because full moons can be quite complicated. But as far as you're concerned, Libra, this full moon happens in your 2nd house of money and belongings. So this is a completion point and a blessing when it comes to your physical financial life, and you'll get some news about your money around the 10th of May that's going to make you feel good. You continue to work with this energy that I've talked about all the way until the 25th of May, which is when the new moon happens in Gemini, and that occurs in your 9th. So there's even more energy being pulled in now, more desire to travel and to broaden your horizons. So you are focused on that for a big part of May. At the end of May, it gets even stronger, and you go into June with this desire to expand and to become bigger and to learn more and to broaden your horizons for yourself. So Libra, you're in a time that's very un-Libran, because you're really focusing on your own personal development, and the wishes and desires of other people aren't as important as they usually would be. If you would like a private reading based on your birth chart, which I can draw up using your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth, I can then put these transits around that chart to see what's coming up for you specifically. If you'd like me to do that for you, please visit my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the Readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you next month.